What brought me to case was the opportunity to study science. I wanted to go to law school, I thought, and I was told that if you do history or other liberal arts, you can never get into science. And this was the time of the space program, so I wasn't sure. So if I was going to do science or I was going to do law, Case would provide that background. And Case was engineering science school. How did I like Case? I liked parts of Case, and I didn't like other parts of Case. Academically, it was terrific. You learned a lot. The thing about Case that I liked particularly is the fact you always had faculty member and senior faculty members teaching your classes to undergraduates. The MPC, as we call it, the mock political convention, it had been a tradition of Case for decades. Every 4 years, we held a mock convention of the party out of power. And luckily for me, it was going to be my senior year, so leadership tended to be people who were seniors. It was a whole year-long project. It actually started, it's almost 2 years, because it started the year before. And then lead up to the convention, we drafted a platform. This was part of the academics of that year, so there was a full party platform that was drafted. We had lots of floor debates, and then you had various nominees. This was akin to the real convention. You had a ballot, and I don't recall whether there was a winner on the first ballot or not, but ultimately the nominee was not Richard Nixon, it was Rockefeller, and the vice president was Senator Mark Hatfield, and it was quite an event. Western Reserve had the Hillel House and a rabbi and a lot of Jewish kids. Case didn't have a lot of Jewish kids, but we had our own Hillel Council. I went to a couple of Friday night services and I met Amy there, and we started dating, and we've been married since 1969. I got married when I was in law school. I ultimately chose to go to Harvard, which was very lucky. I was very lucky for that and didn't think I belonged there, but it turns out it worked out. I could never have afforded to go to Case, or for that matter, to Harvard Law School, without substantial financial aid from the schools, both schools. And I'm active in both places. And when you're here with the Alumni Association, you're doing something. There's always projects. They're trying to figure out how to raise money, how to find funding, how to recruit, how to help students with various problems, how to help departments with various problems. And that's, again, problem solving. I like the problem solving piece of it. And I'm deeply honored for several reasons. I knew as a kid Sam Givelber. He belonged to my synagogue, and he was active there, so I didn't know him personally. I mean, I knew he was spoken of. It's a name that was always spoken of there. It's an award in honor of a very special person, and many very special people got it. So again, I'm honored. I don't know how else to put it.